Royalty in Real Life podcast. Subscribe to me. I'm creating this video just as a quick hello. So M&G Royalty was a channel that I created in 2015 in order to communicate and stay connected with my daughter, Evie, and I'm making this video to speak to you in the YouTube world and in the world in general that find our channel and subscribe to us or whatever. If it's great. I'm creating a series of truth. I preach this, I live this, I breathe this. My truth, it's so necessary to be so in our truth that it's literally the air that we breathe. There's so much going on in the world. It gets so hectic and everything is going on, etc. But if we live our truth, it'll literally give us calm and quiet peace. Life has not been the truth. It's been a lot of lies. And when I listen to myself speak, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's kind of like really elementary. I'm not 5 or I'm not 3 or I'm not 7. Like, don't talk to me like I'm stupid, or don't talk to me like I don't have a brain in my head. I give you permission right now to live in your truth. I give you permission to be in your truth. I give you permission right now to have authority in your own life and to write your own story, to write your own book, publish the book, and make sure it's a bestseller. I give you that permission. I give you that authority. I, as your mother, give you that permission and authority that you have the power and authority in your own life. I want you to have that today, and I want you to keep it with you lifelong. Have your truth and keep your truth, and remind yourself of your truth. Live in your truth. Breathe your truth. There's a lot of things that go on in the situation, the circumstances. They're serving lies on a platter. Think about if we have the power of creativity, the energy of creativity within us, we can literally create the life that we want for ourselves and live in that. And that's our truth. No matter what anybody says, if they say, oh, you're living in some kind of delusional fantasy land, well, it's my truth. Okay? What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to look in the mirror and not recognize myself. I'm not going to wake up every day and hate my life and feel miserable. I'm not going to be in that lie. I'm going to wake up every day happy, excited, ready to live my life. Let's go. I'm beautiful because I'm happy in my truth. If it comes to a point to where I don't want to look in the mirror, I don't want to be seen, nobody look at me, nobody touch me, and if the happiness is going down, everything else is going to go down. We have to understand that we do have a position in this world to uphold the standards and the expectations that we put on ourselves in our life. It's our responsibility. It's not anybody else's responsibility. It's not the government's responsibility. It's not our mother and dad that basically shipped me out of their asshole and left me for dead. It's not their responsibility either. And curse them. They don't have any business procreating. You people are not about the life for real. Because if you were about the life, you would understand how to live it. How to respect the life that God gave us. You got no business having children. You yourself don't know your left foot from your fucking right foot. I, as a mom, I didn't make all the right choices. All things considered, in all fairness, I give myself credit for everything that I did the right way, that I knew as best as I could do. If my best wasn't good enough then, I am bettering myself today and now into the future. Anybody's opinion or perspective is not our truth. Our truth is within us, is our happiness, is our beauty, is our standards, our expectations, our light, our love. Everything that we're about and everything that we reflect is our truth. I'm so inspired to tell you this, and I believe in you, and I trust in you. When I say that, I'm not just saying that wishfully or hopefully. I say that truthfully and honestly to you, that I believe in you. I believe in you, and I feel sad because we deserve to have so much more. And seeing you not living the life that I believe that you should have makes me sad. I feel sad because you're so beautiful, and you inspire me to keep being a good person. You inspire me to believe in love again, to try to love other people, and you inspire me in life. And that's beautiful. Reason being is that I'm your mom and I'm supposed to inspire you. And I'm supposed to inspire you, and that's really what I'm trying to do right now. I really just want to tell you to live your truth, because we've just been in this situation, this circumstances so many years, and it's just all been a lie. And we have to have more. We deserve better. I we have to know better. That's our truth. We have to understand what better is. If we never had better, we only understand what we've always had before. But today is a different day from yesterday. We understand that we can make compare and contrast, and we say this. We just have to ask yourself. The question to ask yourself is, am I happy here? We don't need to lie about that. We don't have to say, yes, I'm happy in this place, just to get by. That's surviving. That's survival mode. We don't need to survive. We have to live. And if we let it, we'll become vulnerable. We'll be vulnerable. And if we're vulnerable, people take advantage of us. And that's not safe, especially for a girl. We really are precious, and we have to be protected and loved and treated with respect. It's not just girls, but I think it's just kids in general. We do have a future. If you sink into the lies, it's in the way of you living the truth and moving forward, onward and upward in your future. Everybody that you've ever been around has been lying to you, manipulating you, taking advantage of your vulnerabilities. I recognize that. I know that because I see that, because I experienced it myself. And me as your mom is the only one that can help you get out of that. What I won't accept is the lies. I will not accept the lies. Those are the lies that they told you, and now you're trying to reiterate those lies to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be, because I can't be what I'm supposed to be. I have no idea what that means. I can only be what I am, and what I am is your mom, and I have to know better than you. I have to be able to help you. I've been following you, but you've been following them, and they've been lying to you. I'm being this extra supportive and trying to make up for lost time and trying to give you all the love that I feel like you could ever need, because of all the time that was taken away from us and all the years that you needed me to be there for you and be supportive. I wasn't. I'm overly compensating and trying to be there for you, supportive, and all of the boundaries of where they need to not ever step across the line of, all those were missed. All the red flags were missed because I've been so overly supportive and not cutting off those lines. Those people need to be cut off. They're not kin to us. They're not our family. They're not our friends. They're not associates. We have to cut ties. We burn the papers. We don't want to be linked to those people at all. It's unfortunate that we're supposed to be able to trust these people. I already know what you're experiencing. Call it psychic, call it woman's intuition, call it instincts, whatever. Out there lying, manipulative. Start to feel bad about myself because of what they did to me. But that's not my problem. That's their problem. I'm saying that as me, but I'm telling you your perspective to have. And the way to identify that they've been lying to you and that they've been manipulating you is just simply open your eyes. Your eyes are open, but I'm not sure if you can see, because you're in a situation that's not reflective of your truth. Where you're at right now is not a beautiful place. It's not a clean place. It's not a place of love. There's problems there. There's dirt and filth there on levels that are beyond just the surface. I'm not talking about the stains all over their walls. I'm not talking about the stink and the stench from their house. The dirt is deeper than that. The rats and the roaches, it's on a lower level than that. How do I know that? Because look at the situation. So we have to be in our truth. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, soulfully, we have to be in our truth. Things can get so far twisted where we're somewhere physically, somewhere else mentally, somewhere else emotionally, and somewhere else spiritually. The reason that this matters is there's a direction of our lives. We're amazing naturally. I don't want to get lost. I don't want to be in the wind. I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not happy. I don't want to be anywhere where this doesn't look like me. This doesn't feel like me. This doesn't seem, I'm not comfortable here. I'm trying to fluff my pillows. I'm trying to hold on to this necklace or this rock or this little trinket of something that helps me hold on to a little bit of sunshine. We don't need to fluff our pillows and try to get comfortable in a lie that we don't have any business in. We need to get out of there. And if you want me so badly to be your mom, you have to respectfully be my daughter. But you can't expect me to be something to you if you're not able to recognize it or respect it for what it is, if that makes sense. You can't expect me to be this mom when you're not able to recognize what a mom is because you didn't have that. Everybody's trying to make a deal, and when in this world I've learned that my place as a girl is that they don't want me to have any power, when in actuality I do have the power. It's so scary. It's scary time. And for a girl and for a woman, a mom, I have to protect my daughter. I have to make sure that she's safe and that she has the right mentality to conquer, to be in power. Because the guys that we've been dealing with want so badly to tell us that we're nothing and nobody. They want so badly for us to ask them for permission. They want so badly for us to look up to them as father figures. There's nothing in the DNA of these people that are father figurely. So these quote-unquote men are not on the level of father, not even a little bit. In fact, the guy that we've been dealing with in this life, in this situation, the circumstances, their children don't want anything to do with them. So when I call myself godmother, anybody might say, oh, your daughter doesn't even want to talk to you. My daughter loves me more than anybody could ever tell me. She loves me more than anything. I love my daughter. My daughter loves me, and nobody can fucking tell me shit about it. They can't tell me shit about nothing. I see the way my daughter loves me. We didn't have any business at these visitations. And every time that we were there was money in somebody's pocket. It's like we were their safe bet. And we showed up every time. They've been counting on us for a long time. And I see the way that my daughter loves me. And she sees that I love her. We've been holding on to each other for 8 years through this court situation. When I regained custody of her, they still had a hold on her, and they were still telling her what to do. And it's been really challenging for me to properly be a mom to her, with her having that sort of complication internally. She's conflicted with herself in the situation, and for that I have the absolute responsibility to support her in bringing her out of that situation. I'm not perfect, and I won't ever be perfect, and I might never be the mom that you think I'm supposed to be, and this is the mom that you have, and I believe that you want to keep me, and you're not letting me go. You never did, and I never will let you go. You just have to accept the fact that I'm me, that I'm the way that I am. There would never be anything more meaningful to me, more than us, than our life, me and you. Then you'll understand that anything that we have, any type of issue that we have, we can address. Any type of problem or conflict or disagreement that we have, we can talk about, we can work it out. There isn't going to ever be anything that weighs in life heavier than us. We are heavier than everything else on a scale of life. In the scale of life, there will never be anything that we can't overcome or get through in the right way. This is why I've highlighted clarity above the confusion. You have to find your way home, and I trust that you will. Your home is with me anywhere and everywhere that is, period. And I understand that we've been in a situation or circumstances where we were always being told what to do. I don't want to tell you as if you don't have a choice. You have a choice. I have a choice. Our rights were seriously infringed upon during the situation, the circumstances. So naturally, I feel like that is something within us. For me, it triggers me. My body, my choice. This is my life. Nobody wants to be told what to do and how to do with their self and their life. Look at the truth and ask yourself some questions. Like, basically evaluate. If we look at the situation, we can evaluate everything. And I can tell you that as your mom, not as somebody trying to tell you what to do. I'm not selfishly trying to impose myself on you and tell you this is where you need to be. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. And I can see that in your truth. I'm speaking up for you. So it doesn't make any sense for you to try to argue with me on this when I can see the truth. Not only do I see the truth, because sometimes it's not always what it seems to be. I want to look how I feel, and I'm great. We're royalty in real life. I look like sad and depressed. I'm not sad and depressed. I know that I said that because I was experiencing that. I'm telling you how this situation is affecting me, and the reason that it's affecting me is that I'm concerned about you. Well, it's not about me. You thought that I was talking about my sadness and depression in a way that's supposed to make anybody feel any type of sympathy for me. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm telling you that this situation has really affected me, and if you don't care, that's fine. I'm really concerned about you. You were living a lie for 7-8 years. You were living their lie. You were lying for them. You were lost in the sauce. And so was I. And it's not just exposure to expose those people and for them to be shamed everywhere in the world. Because I believe that karma's already hit those people. Karma's already hit them, because the beauty that you are naturally is shining through all the lies that they try to throw on you. All the lies that they try to throw on us, our beauty is so resilient. Our life is not a struggle story. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, I struggled, the end. That's not our story. That's not our truth. That's disrespectful to our purpose. No, I lived my life to the highest of the highest of the highest of the highest. I lived my life to the maximum, the end. And I want to say that honestly and truthfully. And I know that the situation, circumstance is in the way. We have to live our truth. The more that we live our truth, the lies cease to exist. Dead in the dirt where it belongs.